read the story of Al-Waqidi, you will see at the end of it, it says that it's the same story, same report. All of them, they're reporting the same thing. Now, if you want to say to me they did not mention that this is a woman, she's black, this is not true. Here we go. The same Al-Waqidi, you quote for me his line. Look what he said. The same. Do you see it? However, the important here, Muhammad, he himself, he believed that Al-Uzza is a real person, and she is the one who people worshipped her in the time of Muhammad, because Khalid, he said, you are a kafir and you don't worship you. So the Arab, they used to worship this Al-Uzza. This must be the daughter of Allah. So Muhammad is teaching his followers, fabricating a story, saying that he sent a man, his name is Khalid ibn Walid, and he ordered him to kill her, and he killed her. And she was a black woman who lived inside a tree. Any women of you here live in a tree? Who of you ever live in a tree from the ladies here? Any women? Halima, you lived in the tree before? That's scary. Halima, is your hair is all over? Are you black? Oh boy. Guys, Halima, she is the one, she is the missing daughter of Allah. She is not Al-Uzza, because Uzza is gone already. She must be Manat, maybe. Nightmare what? What do you want to say? Go ahead. Somebody is telling me, can you debate Pierre Vogel? This guy is a coward. I told him to debate me in the video. He never show up. What I can do? Harass him, chase him, says to him, you coward, come and debate Christian Prince. I cannot go and chase people. Yeah, كانت بيتا بنخلة يعبدوه. Do you know what baitan mean? Nightmare. Just to show you how smart you are. When Khalid, he went there to that bait, right? He did not find anything. So he came back to your prophet. Your prophet, he said to him, go back. Go back. So Khalid ibn Walid, obviously he's confused. He thought in the beginning, this is just a house where people, they live in it. It's called Al-Uzza. But no, when he came back, Muhammad, he says to him, no, go back. Did you find her? He said, no. He said, go back. So when he found her, he said, Aya Uzza shiddi shadda la shawa laha ala Khalid alqa al-qina'a wa shammiri. You see this? You see the poetry? So Khalid did not call the house Al-Uzza. When he saw the woman, he called her Al-Uzza. And he made a poetry about it. And you are the one who said nightmare. Look how in a second you change your mind, nightmare. Aren't you the one who said Al-Uzza used to live there? You said that. Everybody heard you just a few minutes ago. You said Al-Uzza used to live there. Al-Uzza used to live there, so Al-Uzza is a person. Al-Uzza is not in a house next to a tree. No. According to the story, she lived in the tree. She lived in the tree. Baytan binakhla. If you want to say a house next to a tree, we will let it go. She lived in the tree. Otherwise, she is just a human being like everybody. Live in a house. Why you want to kill her? Why you want to kill her if she live in a house? What for? What that house? Is that house the same as the Kaaba? Is that house was equal to the Kaaba? Your mind?
No, can you read Arabic? Because I put in, but you see a problem reading that. It says فيها شيطان يعبدون البيت ويطوفون به. Understand? She does not live in a tree. She lives in a house next to a tree. And they used to, يطوفون, I don't know how to say it in English.
Nightmare, I'm very thankful for you guys. He just confirmed that the Arab, they have a Kaaba, and this Kaaba is the house of Al-Uzza, and they go around it. Did you say that? Al-Uzza, she live in a house, it's Al-Kaaba. Not necessarily the Kaaba of Muhammad, this is additional Kaaba. And the Arab, they go around it. Is that true, Nightmare? You just said that? Your mind?
Listen, كانوا يعظمونها كما يعظمون الكعبة. And it was Shaitana inside, and she used to talk to them from inside, from that house. That's where she was.
Nightmare, why you don't speak in Arabic English? Tell us, tell them, it's a house. Say what you said. It's a house which they believe it's a great, the same as the Kaaba. And they used to go around this house, the same as the Kaaba. Say it. And she lived inside it. Say it, you might.
Yeah, that's why وتكلم هذا الشيطان and the shaitan and the she, Satan, she used to talk to them from inside that house or that room, So that's why they used to.
So your prophet, he confirmed that in his time there was additional Kaaba and the Arab visit, correct? The Kaaba is a house, and this is a house. And the Arab used to go around the Kaaba and around this house. Is that correct? So now we have two Kaaba. One of them, Al-Uzza, live inside it. Do you agree? And the Arab, they believe this is, what do you mean not correct? Islamic brave heart, put your hand up. Let's see how brave you are. Read for us, Nightmare. You are the one who said that. So the Arab, they respected this house the same, equal to the Kaaba. And they pray around it. And they practice the same as they practice around the Kaaba, the same as the Muslim pagan today. When they worship Dracula, they go around the Kaaba and they do tawaf. The Arab, they do tawaf around the shaitan, according to Nightmare. She is a female woman, she's a black, she lives inside this Kaaba, and the Arab, they worship her. Your mind.
Okay. They used to venerate that place as they venerate the Kaaba. It does not say that the Prophet recognized there is another Kaaba. No, that's not the Prophet is talking. That's the historian.
What the historian? You just confirmed that. And your prophet, he sent his man to kill her in the house which people used to worship around her. What's wrong with you? You are the one who just said that. You are the one who said the Arab used to go around the Kaaba and they do tawaf the same as the Muslims they do today. They go around it 7 times, and obviously they pray around her, and she speaks to them from inside the Kaaba, as you said, and she is the devil. So you are saying that she is a female who was worshipped, and she is the devil, and her name is Al-Uzza, and she lived in that Kaaba. Guys, are you taking notes? Are you taking notes? Look what he gave us. She is a female. She's a black. She is the devil. Her name is Al-Uzza. She lives inside a Kaaba, and the Arab worship her, and they do go around it the same as they do to Al-Kaaba, and they believe that this is a Kaaba equal to the Kaaba which Muhammad had. What wrong? What wrong? You just said that. I will never allow you to take the mic, Islamic Braveheart. Why not? Take the mic, Islamic Braveheart. Please, Nightmare, don't take the mic. Islamic Braveheart, is very brave and he want to take the mic. Take the mic, Braveheart.
All right, so I'm taking the mic. So how long will you allow me to take the microphone? That's the ultimate question. Christian Prince, you want to have a civilized discussion and civilized debate? That is here. So what's the topic, Christian Prince? What would you like to discuss? Mic is yours.
The topic, my friend, your prophet, he sent his man Khalid ibn Walid to kill a woman. Her name is Al-Uzza. She is the daughter of Allah. What do you know about this story? The mic is yours.
Yeah, where is your evidence that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a daughter? Mic is yours.
Your prophet is saying that if Muhammad don't believe that Al-Uzza is one of the daughters of Allah, how he sent his man to kill her? It doesn't make sense. Correct, guys? If I send you to assassinate someone, this means I believe he exists. So this is a woman, the Arab, they worship her. Her name is Al-Uzza, and she have a Kaaba, and they go around this Kaaba. She's a black woman, and her name is Al-Uzza, and they worship her. So your prophet, he believed that she is a real daughter of Allah. Who is Al-Uzza? Who is Al-Uzza? She is the daughter of Allah. Now, when your prophet, he sent his men to kill Al-Uzza, who was Al-Uzza according to your version of the story, your mind?
First of all, you need to provide the evidence for the claim that you are making. Secondly, what do you mean, the daughter of Allah? How is she the daughter of Allah? Like you have a daughter, that I may have a daughter, a biological daughter? What kind? Define this word daughter and Allah. Mic is yours.
My friend, look like you do not know your Quran. According to your Quran, the Arab, they worship three daughters for Allah. Chapter 53, verse number 19 and 20 and 21. أَفَرَأَيْتُمُ اللَّاتَ وَالْعُزَّى وَمَنَاةُ الثَّالِثَةُ الْأُخْرَى. So Allah in the Quran, he mentioned that there is three daughters for Allah, the Arab worship. You want to tell me the Arab reject them? No, the verse there reject that. Allah, he says to them, for you the male and for me the female. The same chapter, the verse after, 53 verse number 21. For you the male, for me the female. Then we find that Muhammad, he sent his man Khalid ibn Walid to kill a woman. Her name is Al-Uzza, and this woman, she is a black woman who the Arab worship her, and she live inside the Kaaba, is equal to the Kaaba of Muhammad, and the Arab used to go around her and worship her. This is obviously the Uzza. And then when Khalid ibn Walid, he killed her, he said to her, you are the Uzza, and we will never worship you ever. So what do you say? And this is the reference in front of your eyes, your mind.
You said something very important there, my friend, and I don't think you realized you said it. The Arabs wrote her. I'm not an Arab, I'm a Muslim. Mic is yours.
Your prophet was an Arab, as I guess. Last time I checked, he was not a Persian. And when your Arab, he sent his man to kill Al-Uzza, it means he believes she's real. If you're a prophet, he sent his man to kill her. Are you saying your prophet was not smart? And you are the one who is not an Arab, he is smarter than the Arab? That would be funny. So how your prophet, he sent his man to kill this woman who he believes she is the Uzza, and her name is Al-Uzza, and people worship her, and she have her own Kaaba, and the people go around this Kaaba, and they worship this woman who have the name of Al-Uzza. When Muhammad believed that this is a real woman exists, and not only this, they believe that she is a shaitana, which means she is an evil shaitan, and her name is Al-Uzza. So your prophet, he confirmed that he believed in this daughter, but she is an evil woman. She is the daughter of Allah. She is a shaitana, sorry, not shaitan, female shaitan, and she is a black woman. And the story is in front of you. Go ahead.
You see, you keep changing the story. Before it was Arabs, and then it was these people, right? I am a Muslim. You need to refer, were they Muslims who were going around the Kaaba and talking to her like as if she was the daughter of Allah? This is what you need to find out. Stop playing games with your mind. Okay, reflect, understand, and study, and then come back to daddy. Mike is yours.
Abdul, I don't know what's wrong with you. I just said you're a prophet. Your prophet. Your prophet doesn't count for you. You're a prophet. He believed that this is really Al-Uzza. And he sent his man to kill her, and he killed her. So are you saying you are the smart one and your prophet is an ignorant? You do not know what he's doing? Why your prophet believe that this is truly Al-Uzza? And when Khalid ibn Walid, he come back to him and he killed her, Muhammad, he said to him, this is Al-Uzza. This is Al-Uzza. تلك العزة ولا تعبد أبدا. This is the Uzza and don't ever worship her. So your prophet, he sent his man to assassinate a woman. Her name is Al-Uzza. Who is she? She is the daughter of Allah for the Arab. Don't tell me for Muhammad, doesn't matter. When Muhammad, he confirmed that this is a real woman. Her name is Al-Uzza. She was worshipped by the Arab. And Muhammad, he killed her. That's mean Muhammad, he confirmed that Al-Uzza is a real person. And not only that, Muhammad, in his story, he confirmed that this woman is a shaitana, which means she lived for centuries, thousands of years. And this is what the Arab always worship. So do you agree with your prophet that he killed Al-Uzza? Do you agree with him? Or this was a fiction imagination of Muhammad? Your mind.
Yes, sir. The Prophet doesn't believe that she's the daughter of Allah. That's the point. That's the most.
Wait, Nightmare. Just wait. Give Islamic brief that, you know. Your prophet, he believes she is Al-Uzza. That's it. Your prophet, he said, this is Al-Uzza. So who is she, Al-Uzza? Al-Uzza is mentioned in the Quran. Who is Al-Uzza? She is a goddess. And you are yourself, Nightmare, who confirm that the story says she is a shaitana, which means she lived forever. She's not like us, a human being. And the Arab was used to worship her for generations and generations and generations. And Muhammad, he confirmed that yes, there is a woman, her name is Al-Uzza, and she is not a human like us, and she lived in the Kaaba, and the Arab worship her. And your friend, he says, which Arab? Your prophet was one of them, my friend. Your prophet, he used to be one of them. If we go and read the story of the satanic verses, in the satanic verses story, Muhammad, he bowed down and he says, this is Allatu and Al-Uzza wa manatu al-thalithatu al-ukhra inna shafa'atahunna la turtada. Those are Manat and Al-Uzza and Allat, three, and we have to ask them for intercession for Allah. For Allah is their father, they are the daughter of Allah. So your prophet was one of those Arab who worshipped them. And Muhammad, he bowed down to the daughters of Allah. And the Arab pagans, who Muhammad is one of them, they bowed down to. And this is even after Muhammad became a prophet. What do you say, Islamic Braveheart? Is that true?
Okay. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just pretend it's Christmas Eve. Okay. CP, you come and sit on my lap on the end of my knee. Okay. And I'm going to explain these things to you very clearly.
First of all, Islamic Nightmare, you said to me, Islamic Braveheart, you said to me, for how long I will give you the mic? Obviously, you are getting nervous. You are trying to insult. Why you are asking a man to sit in your lap? I'm not sure why. Are you gay? Speak like a man, like an adult. Give me the answer. Did your prophet worship the three daughters of Allah and he says it's a must to worship them and he bowed down to them? And this is can be found in the chapter where He says, Allah will delete the verses which Shaitan he gave to Muhammad. And this is a book, very famous book, was written by a man, his name is Salman Rushdie. Guys, do you remember the story of Salman Rushdie? Do you remember it? What the story of Salman Rushdie? It's about Muhammad receiving satanic verses. What the satanic verses is? He received verses, made him worship supposedly the three daughters of Allah, and he bowed down to them. What do you say about that, Islamic braveheart? Please be serious. Speak like an adult. Don't speak like a child. You're mine.
Okay, forget the knee. Forget the knee. Okay, face to face, right? You're facing me and I'm facing you like two men. Okay, even though I'm having to look down at you because I'm slightly taller. But anyway, listen. Listen to this very carefully. Okay, I'm not going to repeat myself. Before you drop me, you've got to listen to me. Do you know what pre-Islamic is? Do you know what that is? Just answer yes or no. If you know, just answer yes, I know what it is. No, I do not know what it is. Don't red dot me, because I'm not going to take the microphone again.
You are stupid, my friend. I just told you, Muhammad, in the time of his prophet, he is worshipping the three daughters of Allah. This is not a pre-Islamic no more. Are you an idiot? You're a prophet. After he became a prophet, he was reciting the chapter of An-Najm. He said to them that those are the three daughters of Allah. It's a must for us to praise them and ask them for intercession. So what do you mean pre-Islamic religion? We know that all Islam is pre-Islamic. The Kaaba is a pre-Islamic. The black stone is a pre-Islamic. Bowing around the Kaaba is a pre-Islamic. Touching the black stone is a pre-Islamic. Kissing the black stone is a pre-Islamic. Manat al-Uzza, pre-Islamic. As-Safa al-Marwa is a pre-Islamic. Everything is pre-Islamic. Muhammad, he brought nothing new. Is a copy-paste of old religion, the pagan before him. So when Muhammad, he prays the three daughters of Allah, was that a pre-Islamic or it was Islamic? It was Islamic in the time of Islam. Your prophet, he praised the three daughters of Allah. He is one of them. So don't tell me this is a pre-Islamic. We know everything in Islam is a pre-Islamic. But Muhammad, after he claimed to be a prophet, he praised the three daughters of Allah. Is that true or false? Your mic. And stop crying.
Not false. That story is forgery. Forgery.
Well, the same as your prophet is a forgery. Let us see if it's a forgery or not. The Quran confirm it. The Quran nightmare confirm it. Just wait, I will give you time. The Islamic brave heart, what happened to you? Does the Quran confirm that Allah will take what Shaitan put in the mouth of Muhammad, and this is about the daughters of Allah? Is that true? Your mic.
Bring the ayah of the Quran into the room so we can all read it together, and then I will answer you according to what the context of the ayah is about. You are not the sheikh or the scholar of Islam and the Quran. All right? So bring the evidence into the room, read it to everyone slowly, and then what we will do, we will determine what is the context behind this. All right? It's very important to understand the context.
That's deep.
So bring it. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. Right? You need to bring the verse, speak about the context, and then we can dialogue. We can dialogue. It's not a problem, Christian Prince. Don't be scared. Bring the verse and read the context. Mike is yours. I'm here. That is not going anywhere. Mike is yours.
Islamic braveheart. I will tell you the context. You tell me what I said. وما أرسلنا من قبلك من رسول ولا نبي إلا إذا تمنى ألقى الشيطان في أمنيته. What I say. The mic is yours. This is the Quran.
read the ayah in English, all right? Because majority of your...
Because majority of mine, you don't know Arabic, don't you? Don't you? Say the truth. Do you know Arabic? You do not know what I say. Correct? Say the truth, you're mine.
All right. So according to this verse of the Quran, okay, Surah 53, ayahs 19 to 23, it tells this is what it tells it.
Abdul, I did not read Surah 53. Admit that you do not know Arabic. Stop lying. I did not read chapter 53. Let me read it for you again, Abdul. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِنْ قَبْلِكَ مِنْ رَسُولٍ وَلَا نَبِيٍّ إِلَّا إِذَا تَمَنَّى أَلْقَى الشَّيْطَانُ فِي أُمْنِيَّتِهِ. What I'm talking about. The mic is yours.
All right. Okay. So according to this verse of the Quran in English, it tells us, have you then considered...
No, I don't consider. Which verses I'm reading from? You don't know. Say the truth, Islamic braveheart. You are not a braveheart, and you are not Islamic, and you are a false man. Why you are pretending that you speak Arabic when you do not know Arabic? Why you are lying? Which verses I'm reading? Which verse? You're mine.
Again, I say to you, bring the evidence to the room so that we all can look at it. Mike is yours.
Abdul, I did. You told me the majority, because the majority of my room, they speak English, so they speak English, right? So you are telling us that you know Arabic. You are a liar. You have no idea what verses I'm reading. What do you say? Admit. Abdul Salam, Abdul Rahman, Salam. How are you, Abdul? What ظالمين يا رجل? What ظالمين? وهل هناك بعد المسلمين ظالمين؟ قد ظلمتم بأنفسكم يا عباد الحجر الأسود. جهنم وبئس المصير. Braveheart. Admit in front of everybody that you are pretending that you speak Arabic and you are a false man. Pretend. You're mine. No, we don't worship a cross. يا كذاب يا أحمد. ليس في المسيحيين شخص واحد يعبد الصليب. يا كذابين. أنتم من تقبلون الحجارة بلا سبب، وتعبدون وتسجدون حول حجر، وتطوفون حول حجر، وتصلون باتجاه حجر، وحتى حينما ترجمون الشيطان ترجمونه بحجر. دينكم حجارة وربكم حجر وأنتم حجارة. Islamic brave here. Can you translate to the room what I said in Arabic? You might.
All of a sudden, this has become an Arab room. Okay, can you speak Arabic? What happened to the daughters? Mike is yours.
Well, I told you what happened. Muhammad, he said that his God, he will take the shaitanic verses which Allah he gave him, and you have no idea what I'm reading. Let me help you, my friend. Let me help you. You got busted already. Let us not to waste time. I'm reading chapter 22, verse number 52. Chapter 22, verse number 52. Allah will take the satanic verses from the Quran. Where Muhammad he got the satanic verses from, and what are they? You're mine.
What's happened to the daughters? I wanted you to discuss with me.
Abdul, this is about the daughters. Muhammad, he said the three daughters of Allah, we must worship them. Allah told Muhammad, don't worry, we will take it from the Quran. Are you drunk? Hashish? Too much hashish. Muhammad, he said, Manatu and Allat and Al-Uzza, the three daughters of Allah, we should praise them and ask them to be forgiven. This is the satanic verses, my friend. You keep saying to me, what happened to the daughter? Wake up. This is about the daughters, you might. Busted. Poor guy.
يا أخي لا تضيع وقتك مع هذا الكافر المشرك الوسخ.
الوسخ هو رسولك يا رجل، إنه ابن نجس. رسولك قال وإنما المشركون نجس وأمه وأبوه أنجاس وليسوا بمؤمنين، فبالتالي فهو ابن نجس وابن نجسة، وأنتم أنجاس ملاعين. صدق الله العظيم. Guys, do you like to hear me in Arabic? He was cursing me, saying to me, you are najis. The fact Muhammad is not najis. Muhammad, he said that his mother and his father, they are disbelievers. And the Quran says that the disbelievers are najis. Based on this, Muhammad is a son of a najis, and the son of a woman, she is najis too. So he's double side najis, which means doesn't matter how much you wash him, he is najis. So Islamic Braveheart, what do you say? Allah in the Quran says, confirm that there's satanic verses was given to Muhammad, and those satanic verses is about Muhammad worshipping different goddesses who they are the three daughters of Allah. What do you say? What say you?
See, you've got to give me the opportunity to say something. You can't just keep red dotting me. It don't work like that. If you're going to ask me to say something, let me say it. All right, so here we go. You ready for this? All right, so which verse of the Quran would you like to bring into the room so we can speak the context of it? Okay, bring the verse. Mike is yours.
I'm not sure what's wrong with you, man. I told you the verse. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? I told you chapter 22, verse number 52. Your prophet received satanic verses ordering him to worship the daughters of Allah. You're mine.
No, I would like for you to bring it into the room so everybody can see it. Do you understand that? Your mic.
They are posting it. Are you blind? Seriously, are you blind? It's posted 100 times. What's wrong with you? You're mine. Search in Google, huh?
All right, so this is the verse you're speaking about, right? There we go. So you say this is the issue. This is the verse that you have an issue with, and we did not send before you any messenger or prophet except that when he spoke or recited, Satan threw into it some misunderstanding. But Allah abolishes that which Satan throws in. Then Allah makes precise his verses, and Allah is all knowing and wise. So what issue do you have with that, Christian Prince? Mike is yours.
What the issue? Oh, that's deep. My friend, what the shaitan he threw in the mouth of Muhammad, Allah will take it off. Can you tell us? This verse here confirmed that shaitan, he gave Muhammad satanic verses, and they are Quran already. Allah will take it off from the Quran. What are those verses Allah will take from the Quran, which is satanic verses? You might.
So we read this verse of the Quran slowly again because we read slowly in English. It says it, and we did not send before you. It doesn't include the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Before him, you see what it says? Before him, this would happen. Not with you. Mike is yours.
That's amazing, my friend. That's amazing. He says, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِنْ قَبْلِكَ مِنْ رَسُولٍ وَلَا نَبِيٍّ إِلَّا إِذَا تَمَنَّى أَلْقَى الشَّيْطَانُ فِي أُمْنِيَّتِهِ فَيَنْسَخُ اللَّهُ مَا يُلْقِي الشَّيْطَانُ ثُمَّ etc. So you are saying that all prophets before Muhammad, they received satanic verses, but not Muhammad? Is that what you are saying? And this is according to who? The interpretation. Can you give me the name of the scholars who gave this interpretation? You mind?
It's not in interpretation. It's very clear there. Read. It says, and we did not send before you any messenger before you, but after you. This is not including before you. Yes, this is what happened, but with you, it's not happening. Look, it's there in daylight. If you can't see it, it's not my problem. Mike is yours.
You know what? I just opened a Muslim book, and it's called the Book of Asbab al-Nuzul, which means the reason for this verse to come down. And look what it says. Look what it says. And you know what? Your English is better than mine, so you can read for us. And I will give you the Islamic link so you can read yourself. Come to the mic and read for us, please. Here you go. Take the mic and read. And this is the link, and this is the text. So either you read it from the link, this is your scholar, and actually this is Tafsir al-Jalali, and we are listening. Does it say there that your prophet, he did praise the three daughters of Allah, Manat and Allat and Al-Uzza? Your mic? And Allah promised him he will take it off?
So now what happens is the Quran makes it clear that this does not include the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now you're giving me some evidence from other sources which you claim that this is what the Quran is really saying. Very weak argument, my friend. We were speaking about the Quran. Why are you interjecting scholars, so-called scholars, into the conversation? It's not a very strong position you hold any longer. This is why I asked you bring the context of the verse, right? The context of it, and the context of it is clear. Right? What does it say here? Right? It says here very clearly, and we did not send before you. Right? It's clear as daylight. Before you, right? Before, after you, nothing. But before you, this would happen. This is what people did before you. Everything the shaitan would interject and add things to it. But then again, Christian Prince, we see that Allah says in the Quran, what does Allah say? Allah will protect it, right? So how can the Satan, shaitan, in any way, shape, or form add something to it when Allah is protecting it? That's in the Quran as well. So that is consistent to what I am saying and what the verse is saying in the Quran, that before him, these things happened. But in the time of the Prophet and what came through the Prophet, it never happened. Why? Because as the Quran says, it is being protected by the Almighty Creator. So the things that used to happen previously will no longer happen to the Quran. Allahu Akbar. Mike is yours.
All right, let us get you busted.
Give me your mama and your sister to.
Eagle, you are a son of a whore, obviously. And if you are not, you will not insult the mother of someone else. So he will say to your mother that you are a whore. Right? But because you don't respect your mother, you say that to me. Thank you. Islamic braveheart. Let me get you busted in front of everybody. I challenge you to show me one Islamic scholar agree with you that this is not about your prophet, it's only about prophets before Muhammad. Is that fair, guys? If you can't find me one Muslim scholar agree with you, you are the winner. Challenge you. I challenge you, and you got busted. What do you mean you gave me the Quran? The Quran says, including Muhammad. You are reading the translation, you are confused, my friend. You don't know Arabic, right? Allah is saying to Muhammad, don't worry, not only you, even those who they are before you, they have the same problem. But Allah will take what Shaitan threw in your mouth. Listen, if what you are saying is true, it means scholars should agree with you. If this does not include Muhammad, scholars, they should say right away, this is not about Muhammad. So name for me one scholar agree with you. Challenge. Can you? Your mic? I gave you a Jalalain. I can give you Ibn Abbas. I can give you Ibn Kathir. I can give you Al-Qurtubi. All of them saying this is about Muhammad. So what is the scholar you adopt his idea that this is not about Muhammad? Your mic.
So let's look at what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying here, right? Let's look at what Allah is saying. Forget the scholars. So Allah is saying here in the Quran, He says here, and this.
No. Before you, I will forget about the scholar after you confirm it to be wrong. Show me one scholar agree with you. Because if not even one scholar from the 1.4 billion Muslims agree with you, it's mean you are a liar. Correct, guys? Or what I'm asking you, show me one scholar agree with you, saying that this is not about Muhammad. Just show me. Otherwise, you are a liar. You're mine.
All right. So what it says here, and this Quran is not such as it could be produced by other than.
So admit before you continue that there is no scholar in the world agree with you. Admit, and then you can continue. Go ahead. Admit that you are the only one who believe in this interpretation of the Quran in the whole universe. Go ahead. Admit.
Okay, I tell you what, we're going to play your game. You bring me a scholar, a renowned scholar that accepts what you're saying. Mike is yours.
Abdul, are you blind? This is a Jalalain. You never heard of a Jalalain? Here we go. Are you blind? Here we go. You asked me for a scholar, I change it to read. This is a Jalalain, and this is the link. This is the official government website of the government of Jordan. And this is a Jalalain. The mic is yours. Go ahead. Read for us. As long you ask me for a scholar, I give you a scholar. Go ahead.
So I will have to go and read about Jalalain and what he's saying about this, right? So you're going to have to relax, chill out, and let me read exactly what he is saying, and that Daddy will be coming back. Because since you won't take from the Quran, all right, since you won't accept that, and you want to accept the scholars' view on it, fine. We can look at this and we'll find out exactly why Jalalain is saying what you claim to think that he is saying. All right? So I'll be back in about a few minutes.
No need to go and back in a few minutes. Read it right away. Your English is better than mine. It will take you 2 minutes to read it. Go ahead. Take the mic and start reading. This is the link. What do you mean you go and come back in 5 minutes? Last time a Muslim, he says to me, I will be back in 5 minutes. Took him 10 years. Until now, he's not coming back. I know what you will do. You will go, you will never come back. Take the mic and start reading. Go ahead. Ta-ta-ta-tum, ta-tum, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-dum, ta-da-ta-dum, ta-dum, ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-dum, ta-da-da-da-da-da-dum-da-dum. What happened? All this time to read a few lines? So you are lying to us. Your prophet is the one who is the target of this verse. Take the mic and admit. Your prophet received satanic verses, and he received a verse from Allah saying to him, don't worry, Muhammad, the verses you receive from Shaitan, I will take them. I will delete them. You're mine.
Satanic verses is a forgery. You got that?
A nightmare. Let me ask you first. Is this verse saying that Allah, he will take what Muhammad received from Shaitan, yes or no? Does Allah confirm in this verse, Allah will take from the Quran what Muhammad received, yes or no? Oh, hold it. Islamic Braveheart, his hand is up. Islamic Braveheart, the mic is yours and read for us what I gave you. Go ahead.
Okay, so let me get this clear, okay? Because before I answer, you need to get into your head and figure out exactly what is it that you want. So are you saying that the Prophet ﷺ can be affected by Satan? Is that what you're asking?
I'm not the one who's asking. You're God. Allah saying that. Allah saying that Shaitan, he gave Muhammad satanic verses. And look like you have no idea what are you talking about. Guys, isn't it Muslims and Aisha, they believe that Muhammad, he was under the black magic? Is that true? And black magic is satanic. So yes, Muhammad, as under the influence of a black magic, was fully controlled by the shaitan. The hadith says that the prophet, he was bewitched. Bewitched, what does that mean? That means the black magic was put in the front of on your prophet, and he was controlled by the devil. And this is confirmed in the hadith, and the Quran confirmed that. And then you are saying to me, are you? I'm not saying anything. You Muslims saying that. Here we go. This is a Jalalain saying your prophet, he praised the three daughters of Allah and he worshipped them. Don't you read? Read it for us. Read it.
I don't think any Muslim will say to you that the shaitan cannot affect the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I don't think any Muslim will say that. Mike is yours.
What? He don't think what? He don't think any Muslim believe that the Prophet will not be infected or he will be infected. Repeat again. Go ahead.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. Satan is able to affect anyone and everyone, including your Jesus. Remember? You remember? Mike is yours.
No, I don't remember. Jesus was not affected by Satan. Satan, he offered Jesus offer, and Jesus refused. But according to your story here, Shaitan, he gave Muhammad Quran. And he made Muhammad worship the three daughters of Allah. Was the devil able to make Jesus worship a different God? No. Was he able to make him do anything for his benefit? No. Your prophet, he bowed down the three daughters of Allah, worshipping them, and this is a satanic verses. And this is why you don't want to read, because you're ashamed. Here we go. Let me pause the story again. Read it. Why you're ashamed to read the story? So you're a prophet, and this is what we are talking about here. You're a prophet, he worshipped the three daughters of Allah. Correct, guys? Does it say that? Does it say that when Muhammad, he was reciting the chapter of An-Najm, Satan, he put in his mouth that he should worship the three daughters of Allah, Manat and Al-Uzza, and read it. Allah considered, he said, An-Najm, have you considered Allah and Al-Uzza and Manat, the third one? Who's saying that? Muhammad. In a result of a shaitan casting them into his tongue. Do you see it? Shaitan cast into your prophet tongue that you should worship the three daughters of Allah. You're mine. You see, tempted, I am tempted too. Tempted mean you try to tempt me, you offer me money, this is temptation. But Jesus never fell into it. Muhammad, he failed. Jesus, according to Quran, chapter 19, verse 19, he is a holy person, and right now he's in heaven. If he is tempted, he should not be in heaven, my friend. Nobody deserves to go to heaven, and he is tempted the way you are trying to make it. And now you are trying to change the topic. You are the one who said your prophet, he is not the one who worship any other god. And you are the one who said, let us go back to the daughters. You forgot? Now you don't want to talk about the daughters no more, because your prophet got busted. Your prophet is a pagan man. He was trying to be a hypocrite to the Arab, asking them to worship the three daughters of Allah. But when he got busted by the others and the news spread, Muhammad, he tried to correct himself. He said, okay, Shaitan, he put it in my mouth. Sorry, Allah will take it off. The mic is yours.
All right, so where is your evidence? The Prophet ﷺ said that he was that he gave it to the shaitan, that he fell into error because of the shaitan. You're going to get it from the Prophet. No, that's not the hadith. That is nothing what you're showing. There is no evidence there, okay, of that, what you're saying.
My friend, this is a hadith. Are you deaf? Are you blind? Are you stupid? This is a hadith. A Jalalain is not bringing his own story. This is a story called Qussatul Gharaniq. There is tons of hadith about it. Stop being ignorant. And this is why I say to you, bring me one scholar agree with you that this is not about your prophet. You fail because you are lying. So Jalalain saying that. Other scholars, they are saying that. Why the Muslims, they want to make something like this if this is not true? Why the Muslims want to make such a story if this story is not true? What the benefit? There's no benefit. This will harm their prophet. So you are again in trouble. All right? Look what Ibn Abbas, he said. Again, Ibn Abbas, he said, Shaitan, he put words and verses in the mouth of your prophet, but Allah will abolish it. Do you see it? Shaitan, he is in full control of the tongue of your prophet. And this is Ibn Abbas. We can change the book. Which book you like? Tell me which book you like. You like Mickey Mouse? All the Mickey Mouse Islamic stories books confirm that. And look what the story in the book of Asbab al-Nuzul says, that when Muhammad, he praised the three daughters of Allah, many pagans, they believe in Muhammad again because he is worshipping their God. What? He is worshipping their God? Yes. And he bowed down to the three daughters of Allah. Not only he worshipped them, he bowed down to them. You believe it? And then the people, they said, oh wow, Muhammad, he is mentioned our idols, and he believed in them, and he worshipped them. So now we can follow him. Read with me. Read and laugh. He left. Ta 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 da 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 ta da 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 da. Do you love me? Do you? Muslims, do you love me? Do you hate me? Do you? What a stupid religion. You have a prophet who receives satanic verses. Guys, do you know what this verse? Hold on, before we talk about what this verse is about. Nightmare, are you there? Nightmare, are you there? Nightmare, are you there? Are you scattered everywhere? Hey, Nightmare. This verse, Allah, he will take the verses which Shaitan he thrown in the Quran. You are saying that the story of the satanic verses, or I mean the three daughters of Allah, is a forgery. What Allah will take from the Quran? Do you know? Let's forget about this story. Allah says, whatever Shaitan he threw in your mouth, Allah will take it off. What Allah exactly took off from the Quran? Your mic.
It talks about when he recite, you know. When he recite for his scripture, in his relation, not in his mouth, in his relation. For example, or Allah stated, you know what I mean? He didn't put the words in your mouth, but in your recitation, the one that comes from your mouth, he will change it. That's what it means.
That's deep, man. Guys, he put in his recitation different words. So Muhammad, he want to say shish kebab, the shaitan, he make him see falafel. Muhammad, he says, I want to eat pizza. Shaitan, he make him say, I want to have sex. Muhammad, he says, I want to take a shower. Shaitan make him say, I want to get dirty. You are the one who said that. He changed his recitation. You forgot? Okay, say again. Say again. We did not hear you then.
You, for example, Muhammad Sheikh means that it's going to come from his mouth, Satan's mouth. You know what I mean? Your mind.
So Allah will take it from where if it's in the mouth of the Satan? That's funny. The verse saying Allah will take it from the Quran. What the words of Shaitan, how they came to Quran? You are fabricating a story, my friend. According to the story, the angel Jibreel came after a couple of weeks to Muhammad, saying to him, what you did. Allah will take the verses which you mentioned before, those are not from Allah. You are fabricating a story. How they became Quran if Shaitan is the one who said them? You Muslims, you take Quran from Shaitan or from Muhammad's mouth? In order for you to take it as a Quran, you have to listen to it from Muhammad's mouth. Otherwise, this is not Quran. You are fooling yourself, Nightmare. Braveheart is smarter than you. Where is Braveheart? I want Braveheart. The doctor, he told me you have to take 3 Braveheart after lunch. Anyone can bring Braveheart here? I'm wrong? Okay, Nightmare. Give me the interpretation which agree with your story, that Muhammad is not the one who said those words. What do you think? قال ابن عطية وهذا الحديث فيه الغرانيق العلا. Forget about the غرانيق العلا. Show me one book says that Muhammad is not the one who recite verses is from Shaitan. Show me. Let us make it simple. You accept what you post from me, right? Do you accept it? Nightmare, do you accept it? Say yes. Say yes. Do you accept what you posted for me? Okay. Guys, be my witness. He said he accept what he posted for me. This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi. He's posting for me what? Tafsir al-Qurtubi. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. Tafsir al-Qurtubi. Let us see what al-Qurtubi is saying. You remember Nightmare when you told me the one who said that is a Zuhri, and as Zuhri is a top guy for you? Here we go. This is a Zuhri, my friend. From the book of Al-Qurtubi. Read for us. Why you quote for me everything except the one you like him most, as Zuhri? Read. Take the mic.
Did you say that? That's what Qurtubi says. This is what the Sha'rawi is also say the same thing.
Nightmare, I don't know how smart you are. You just confirm what I said. You just posed for me saying that Shaitan, he made in the recitation of Muhammad and the reading of Muhammad false statements. So Muhammad is the one saying that. You see, you Muslims, I cannot find a Muslim he have little intelligence. Sometimes I ask myself, do Muslims have a brain or they have a cockroach brain? You are denying all this time that your prophet received satanic verses and you post for me this? Are you crazy? It confirms what I'm saying. Let me translate. تمنى أي قرأ وتلا وألقى الشيطان في أمنيته أي قراءته وتلاوته. تمنى mean he recite and he told, and the shaitan he put in his umniya mean in his recitation of Muhammad and his reading. Madness! You just confirm everything I said. It's impossible to find a Muslim who have a little intelligence. Get me Braveheart. I like Braveheart more. Get me Braveheart. This guy, he want to teach me Arabic too. Guys, as long everybody in the room don't speak Arabic, so based on this verse, I suppose they speak Arabic, right? And this guy who speak Arabic supposedly, he make himself got busted, nightmare, more than Braveheart, because he helped me more, to be honest with you. It's a lot easier for me if somebody speak Arabic. Oh, oh boy. What do you mean I'm wrong? You just told me that he throw in his recitation and his reading. Who throw? Shaitan. In his who? Muhammad. So Shaitan, he spoke using the tongue of Muhammad. People, as long as the Quran confirmed that Muhammad, he spoke for the devil, isn't that making Muhammad a messenger for the devil? What do you say? If Shaitan, he used my mouth to speak with my tongue, what do you mean Shaitan is reading, you idiot? It says he put in his recitation of who? Of your prophet. Abdul, let me show you. I mean, you know what, nightmare? Honestly, I don't want to be rude with you, but I will make you regret posting this. Hold on. From the same page you gave me, the same line you gave me. Remember, the same what? The same line you gave me. Oh boy. This is what you quote for me, nightmare. قوله تعالى تمنى أي قرأ وتلا وألقى الشيطان في أمنيته أي قراءته وتلاوته. Correct? This is what you quote for me. From the first line of the page, is that correct? Do you agree? Do you agree? All right. Okay. When it says قراءته وتلاوته, who was the one reciting Quran and who is the one who was reading the Quran? Tell me in text. Who was the one reciting Quran and who was the one reading Quran? Muhammad. So Shaitan, he put in his recitation, Muhammad recitation. So why you are lying? You got yourself busted. Muhammad is the one who's reciting, and Shaitan, he put in his recitation. And this is what you post for me. And all the page in front of you, all the opinion, they share the same thing. That Shaitan, he cast into recitation of Muhammad.